I'm here to bring you a message. This message may or may not resonate with every source watching. If it doesn't resonate, it's okay. It's not a personal reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, hit me up. My information is in the description box below. And this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the North Node. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Taurus, let's see what's going on currently. Any price message for Taurus. Vanilla and some I have a Two of Pentacles. Trying to find stability, maybe even emotionally. Maybe you're feeling emotionally imbalanced right now, or maybe you just feel emotional. Maybe you've been juggling a lot. You've been juggling a lot. You're trying to avoid having an emotional breakdown. That may not be for everybody. It's like you're trying to work. You're trying to work on things. But it's like there's a lot of emotion. All right, we got the Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, all of these wands, four energies. All right, so what do you think about the emotion? Maybe just juggling. I don't see any cups, but it could be. All right, so something about moving. It's fast moving. You know what? You could be arguing with someone. This could be argument. Eight of Wands. This is about passionate communication or passionate energy moving fast, quick. You know, like in an argument. God of Wands is here. You could be arguing with a God of Wands in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be Aries. But this is somebody that I'm thinking of the energy of this person being a little selfish. You deal with somebody that's selfish and that won't stay still. I feel like this person is very energetic or they hype. I don't know, in some way. Maybe that's why y'all always arguing. This person wants what they want, or you know, it's like they'll fix this cougar on you or some shit. I don't know, it's crazy, can't tell whatever. This is somebody that's a leader though. I don't know if this person will be very charming, very charismatic, or just have a lot of support or supporters. This is somebody that's very attractive too. This could be someone who gets who spends a lot of time in the gym. They work out. They like to look a certain way. Some of sport, yeah. So there's some sort of I guess the way you guys talk to each other or the way this person communicates with you, it's like they always want to control the situation. They always want to win at all costs, right? So here's their communication style. It's like they come in charging, right? Charging forward. I feel like this person wants their communication to be heard too. They want it to be above maybe your communication or others. Yeah, that's what the five of swords is about. It's like this person wants to win at all costs, no matter what. You feel other people over there kind of like stabbing in their back. Yeah, yeah. You could be married to this person, or this could be your twin. 11 energy. You guys are mirroring something unhealed, broken, like dark night in the shadow type thing. You guys are mirroring that to each other. So I see you guys being a high level commitment, a marriage, you know. Alright, so here comes the worry or the worry. This could be depression, sadness. Somebody's refusing to see the truth. Somebody tries to, you know what? This could be manipulation. Yeah. Okay. So go back to the story. Remember how I said this person wants to force this word on you? They want to force this. They want to be in control. They want to win at all costs. It's like all of the swords that they throw at you. It's like covering up the truth. This person lies or this person manipulates the truth. They like to manipulate the truth. And this person owes all these uses at you or reasons why they don't want you to see the truth. They want to keep this moon from shining light over your darkness, on what they do in the dark, on their secret. Yeah. You want the truth, wisdom, honesty. God is for you, and now you're my friend. It's about being the truth. Or it's that you say something. You tell this person that you're moving on. You're telling this person that you're moving on, Taurus. Yeah, this has changed. So look, God is for this. God is for us, or King is for us, somebody that communicates the truth. Okay, or they communicate period. Right? I'm not even look for any energy. 555 on my timer. This has changed. Yeah. You are telling this person that you're leaving. You're telling this person that you're moving on from this. Okay? The confusion. All those words that you've been throwing at my head to keep me from seeing the truth or hearing the truth. I'm moving on from that. You're still taking them with you in a way, but it's like you got control over them in a way, but you're still carrying it, meaning that you're carrying the sadness. So there's a need for healing. Yeah, this is change. Wheel of Fortune. This is judgment is faded. The Wheel of Fortune for you to be independent, maybe even see your abundance, see your own capabilities, you're self-sufficient. Or you have the Midas touch too. You're able to grow things. You're able to grow your finances, your abundance. And this person from the past, they're nostalgic. They're constantly thinking about you. You could be thinking about them too. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, God of Cups or King of Cups with you. This is that person that, when I look at the God of Cups with his foot in the water, and this water looking fishy, it looks turbulent, it looks choppy. Why would you put your foot in that? Okay, this person's up to something. Yeah, you're realizing that you're no longer invested. You would much rather be in your own solitude, even though there's sadness, even though there's, confusion. You would rather have that than sit there and deal with this person. I feel like this person is hiding something. For sure. They're hiding something. They got their foot in the water. Why? Why this water? I feel like you're over it. Yeah, here's the ending. Taurus, here's the ending. Major Arcana for Scorpio. That's the ending. Something's ending. You're freeing yourself. You're getting free of this. This is also a time of rebirth. Healing. Your third eye is open. Look at her third eye. Your third eye is open. You're seeing this for what it really is. It's over. The world. Major Arcana for Capricorn. Extending. This is the chapter completion, lesson learned. This has been going on for a while, for a long time. I feel like you waited for somebody to change or somebody to treat you right in this relationship or for things to change. You might have just waited, you invested. God is the cup, that's your energy for it. You gave that love to someone, but there was just nothing was moving forward. But this person refused to move forward, or there was just other obstacles and challenges that would come up in between this situation, causing things to never move forward. Temporary energy. Somebody's making a decision. Somebody's making a decision to take action. I feel like that action is to stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Have your boundaries. Put yourself first. That type of energy. Yeah, but I definitely see where this person was causing a lot of confusion because they were throwing excuses at you. I feel like you and this person argue a lot. Y'all have a lot of passionate conversations. And I feel like you just got tired of it. And you realized nothing was changing. And I feel like you told this person that you're moving on. Yeah, you're moving on. Because see, and even in this picture, whoever that God of Cups, that Cancer Pisces Scorpio that has that foot in the water, that water is always around you. It's always pouring out. You know, it feels like not pouring out in a good way. It's always, oh, this person can't control their emotions. You know, when this person's emotions go over the edge, it's like you have to find somewhere to go. You gotta find a place where you can, not get engulfed in this emotion. There's a lot of emotion here that's just like you're not used to it, or you're not. I ain't gonna say you're not used to it. You're no longer willing to find a safe place to avoid the flood or whatever. I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm getting out of that. Like, when this person comes in with all these wars, all these excuses and shit, it's like you have to go find high ground. You have to go find high ground. You're not in that. I don't know. The God of Cups is very emotional. You know, whether that be using those emotions healthy, I feel like this person's not using them in a healthy way. They try to cover up their secrets. They try to cover up their shit. And I feel like y'all argue. That's where you try to go find higher ground in the argument. You cannot deal. You cannot deal with all of that water. Like, come on now. That's too much. For folks. Yeah, you need to go rest and rejuvenate. You see how that popped out? Taurus, you need rest. This person wearing you the hell out. They got condos in your head. Look, for real. Yeah, the lover. Because you love this person, y'all have a really strong soul connection, a real deep connection. So this is about you choosing love too. The love is a Gemini energy, and it's really about choice in love, right? So you're making a choice in love. You're choosing this time when you find this high ground. I think you want to stay on it. I think you're ready to stay on that high ground. Like you're ready to get the hell out of here. This is about emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment is important to you, Taurus. Yeah, with this family man, I told you this person is emotional. There's something about emotion with this person. And I know Ten of Cups is supposed to be like emotional fulfillment, but I just feel like, well, that could be the case. You could have been emotionally fulfilled by this family man, by this whoever that guy of cups is in that position, right? This could be somebody that you're married to. You could have children with this person, okay? So there is happiness because he's part of the family or because the family, the kids, everybody's just happy and content. But you are not. But you're not. Look, hold. Maybe the family don't know or they don't suffer like you have to in this situation or something. Or maybe you're concerned about the emotional fulfillment for your family. Because how of the arguments or whatever it is that y'all go through that causes you to have to learn rest. You want rest. You're tired. Leo energy. It's like even though you're sad, there's a lot of sadness here for a lot of reasons, right? Because this is a family situation. I feel like you still like you need to find confidence and strength. Maybe you feel like you don't have the strength anymore, right? Because this person is draining you emotionally, um, energetically. You're just drained. It gets hard having to still juggle what's going on in the home and find high ground from somebody who wants to just emotionally bombard you. And this is why you stay in this sadness because you don't have the strength. Leo energy, you keep dealing with a Leo, but Leo energy is about the strength. Yeah, and then not only that, but that's a total contradiction because the other Leo energy is the sun. You got sadness in the sun. Come on now. You know what? I'm picking up too the family. The kids could be sad about this. You don't want to make the kids sad, or you don't want to see the kids sad. So you take on this sadness yourself. You don't get good sleep at night. You're constantly worrying about it. So yeah, that's where you're juggling. All right. Oh, look at that though. Victory. What is that victory? Six of one. Victory is here. Okay. What about victory there? What is fear. All right. But let me see. We got victory here. It's like you can see victory. You know, I feel like you know victory comes in you doing what makes you happy. All right. Because one energy is about passion. What's passionate for this person? They're holding on to this one wand, but there's all these other wands here that maybe those are other expectations that people have of you, or maybe that's the other demands or other needs of others, the needs of others. But then there's this one wand that you have in your hand, Taurus, and I see you feeling like you want this victory. You want to overcome this. So you're in deep thought, which is giving me that hermit energy, where you're trying to find the path to enlightenment. You're trying to unlock the secrets of your soul so that you can figure out which way to go. I also got mirror effect here, and this is giving me, oh, I was gonna say you're mirroring this person, but I don't feel like you are. I mean, I don't feel like that's what it's saying. Or maybe you could be mirroring this person. Okay, this person's ambition and drive. Didn't I get the King of Wands? I said he was a leader. Yeah, this person's ambition and drive is something that you look up to. Maybe I don't know, something like that. Mirror effect. I know you're not mirroring this person's behavior. I got my income is constantly increasing. So that's why I'm saying you could be looking or inspired by this person's ambition and leadership because it says my income is constantly increasing. Then I got fire signs or fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this is giving me determination and drive and confidence and taking action. But I got judgment in reverse. Major arcana for Scorpio, and this is giving me fear of change, fear of change. There's something about you have fear, self doubt. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. Self doubt, and it's right on top of that Leo energy, confidence and strength. Yeah, you got there's some self doubt here. What are you doubting? Are you doubting that you are not maybe you won't be able to continue with the finances? Because even with the Two of Pentacles, she's juggling Pentacles. Pentacles are about material, finance. So maybe you could be suffering. Maybe there's some issues with the finance right now, which makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why a lot of people are having those issues. Taurus, it's like you're trying to figure out how to have victory. What is this mirror effect though? Maybe you're looking at this person's income or you're looking at others' income and you're trying to figure out how they do it. What does it take? And here comes that determination, but then it's like, but you doubt yourself. You know what it's giving me? It makes me feel like maybe you guys are envious of others, and that's where the self doubt is coming into play, and this anxiety. You know, I hate to say this, but I feel like I'm channeling someone who has always been verbally abused in some way. And the verbal abuse that people dish on them has something to do or plays a big part in their self doubt. And I feel like what ends up happening is this person starts to envy others. Now, like I said, that's not going to be specific for everybody, but I feel like I'm channeling that for somebody. Okay? I feel like I'm channeling that for somebody. I'm going to get an oracle message. For whoever that is, if that resonates, or if those feelings resonate, period. Like it doesn't have to be that storyline, but if you feel that way, maybe maybe you've been in relationships where people have verbally assaulted you and you just become accustomed to it. But to me, when I see things like that, it speaks on a deeper level. I can barely speak, a deeper level for me because I feel like this is something that you're supposed to pay attention to, recognize, find acceptance and healing and release it. Like I see you being in deep thought, which is supposed to be, but the deep thought that you're in right now, Taurus, is trying to overcome something by looking at other situations and having doubt in yourself. Okay? I don't know. That's not the way to use this energy that you're supposed to be in. Like I say, you're supposed to be in deep thought. That's one of the reasons why you're letting go of this situation, moving on, or you want to move on, so that you can get clarity, so that you can be clear about your intentions and what's happening. I feel like this is confusing. Being in this energy right here, you can't think clear because you're so worried about what somebody said or the excuses that they give you or past trauma keeps you stuck in self doubt. Yeah, spirit said come to the edge. Taurus, come to the edge. 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 represent ending. Something is ending. Or something's ending. Spirit wants you to know that you're blessed. Okay? You are blessed. And there's another 9. Treasure Island. You're on your way to where the X marks the spot. Spirit is trying to get you prepared. Spirit is trying to get you in position. There it is. I told you. There is some sort of abandonment, rejection, and issues here when it comes to this connection that you have with this person. Now, soulmate connections, they're not built to be something that, I don't know, always. I mean, you can have a soulmate for life, but I feel like soulmates are here to teach us lessons. They're here to teach us lessons. And if that means that they're only there for, a decade or a month or whatever the case may be, the lesson in this was about abandoning yourself, about, you know, um, the position that you're in when people verbally assault you and how it keeps you stuck, trapped, right? They're saying you're going to take a leap of faith, or you need to take a leap of faith into your happiness. You think about this victory that you want. You think about it, or you see yourself having this victory, but it's like you stop yourself from actually taking action on it because of this. And I feel like it's a pattern that you have. It's a pattern. And spirit is trying to help you to see the pattern that you have not been learning the lesson. Unfinished symphony. Unfinished symphony is about an unlearned lesson. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, Taurus, what I'm looking at here is like you're trying to find emotional balance. You're trying to find balance, period. Emotional stability and your stability. Spirit is saying that you need to understand that this is coming from a deeper place, and it has a lot to do with sadness and self doubt. And staying with a situation, what are your intentions and motives for staying in this situation? Do you see yourself finding this happiness, being in this cycle that you're in? Those are the questions that you need to ask yourself because somebody has got some sort of control over the truth. Somebody's controlling the truth. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. If this message resonates, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss another one of the videos I put out. And until next time, Taurus.